We're making blueberry lemon bread. Welcome back to Chefing with Shane. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Shane. I love to bake, I love to cook. It's a passion of mine. And we're making 3 new videos every single week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, keeping you guys out of the drive-thru, keeping you guys out of the restaurant, and making delicious, way healthier food at home. So let's make delicious blueberry lemon bread today. All right, so the first thing in this recipe is the crumble that goes on top. We're gonna start with 2 tablespoons of butter. And then we're gonna throw in 1/3 cup of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then just a pinch of kosher salt. And now we're just gonna use the whisk attachment on our hand mixer to whip this up. All right, now after you made a complete mess of your work surface, it should look something like this. All right, now we're just gonna set this aside in the fridge while we start making the bread. All right, so one of the things we're gonna need for this loaf is we're gonna need lemon zest. Now, zesting a lemon's really easy. Just gonna take a microplane and just constantly move your lemon. Just be very careful when you're zesting a lemon not to go too deep, because after you get past the zest, it goes to the pith, and the pith is white and it's really bitter, and it'll just ruin the entire recipe. I'm speaking from early baking past experiences. But you see that it's starting to zest. Just gotta push that off the back. You need 2 tablespoons of lemon zest, and then you're gonna need to juice these lemons as well. So I'll get to you guys after I'm done zesting these. Okay, now we can start working on making this loaf. So the first thing we're gonna add in there is 1 cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of our fresh lemon zest. Goes in there. Okay, and then you're just gonna wanna kind of push the lemon zest into the sugar, unlock more of that lemon flavor, almost like squishing it just enhances the flavor. All right, after you get the lemon zest and sugar mixed up together, I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1.5 cups of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're just gonna mix that up. Okay, next we're gonna add in 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. And we're gonna add in 3/4 cups of butter, or 1.5 sticks. You're gonna add that in just a little bit at a time. Mix it in. All right, so we're just mixing this until there's no more big chunks of butter in there. Then we're just gonna scrape the bowl. We're adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're gonna crack in 3 eggs, but we're only gonna do them 1 at a time. All right, this is a good time to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons fresh lemon juice. Mix that together. and 1/4 cup of milk. And mix that together. Don't forget to scrape off the sides. All right, last thing we're gonna do before we add these blueberries into the batter is we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of flour to these blueberries and just kind of shake those up. Little coating on there. And these are ready for the batter. Okay, the mixture's done. We're just gonna add in those blueberries and start folding in those to the bread. That's 1.5 cups of blueberries. All right, bread's ready, guys. We're gonna grease up this bread pan and we're just gonna pour in the batter. Gonna tap that around, flatten it out. And that's ready to go. All right, guys, last step before we throw it in the oven, we're gonna grab that crumble out of the fridge. I'm just gonna place that right on top. Now we're ready to bake. All right, guys, we're gonna throw this in the oven, 350 degrees for 50 minutes to an hour, just until a toothpick comes out clean in the center. All right, now we're just gonna make a simple frosting. All we're gonna do is go in a bowl with 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, 1/2 tablespoon of milk, and 1/2 tablespoon of lemon juice. Just gonna mix that together. And they're just gonna put this on top after it's done baking. Just whisk it until it looks like a glaze. Something like that. All right, guys, oven's beeping. You know what that means. Time to take it out, see if it's done. It's looking absolutely delicious. You're gonna test out if it's done. You're gonna take a knife, poke it right through the middle. When it comes out clean, just like that, you know it's done. Now we're gonna let it sit for about half an hour. Let it cool off. Trust me, guys, it'll be worth it. All right, guys, it's been a long time. It's been a couple hours. Most of that time it's just sitting in the oven and it's just cooling. But take a look at this. Absolutely delicious. This is the end piece. It's kind of falling apart. I cannot wait to try this, guys. Wow. Wow, the lemon flavor is delicious. The blueberry flavor, out of this world. Beautiful crunch on top. You get a sweetness from the nice little topping that we put on it. Guys, this is an amazing recipe. I'm gonna be eating this for the next couple mornings and I'm excited about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys get to try this out for yourself. Don't forget, like, subscribe, check out all my other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.